everyone, my name is Sophie and I'm an outdoor educator here at the Canadian Ecology Centre. Welcome to the forest of the Samuel de Champlain Provincial Park. Today we're going to become snow scientists and create our own snow studies. You might be wondering what that is, but we're going to do it together step by step. Basically, we're going to be digging a hole and looking at the different layers of snow. To begin this snow study, you're going to need a few things. I have a shovel, a meter stick, but I also have a tape measure, which I'll probably be using instead of the meter stick. I have a thermometer, and I have my notebook and my pencil for recording information. The first tool we're going to need is our shovel. It's going to allow us to see the different layers of the snow. So you're going to want to find a spot just like this. It's pretty open and it hasn't been stepped on yet. So we are going to stick our shovel in this way and as deep down as we can get. Then we're going to pull the shovel towards us. And I'm going to do this a few times to get a clear profile, a flat area going down where I can see all the snow layers. I've made my clear line right in the snow down to the ground. You can see the dark ground, and I'm kind of fluffing off the side here, and I can feel the hard spots and I can feel that there's soft spots. So what I'm feeling are the different snow layers. Each of these snow layers represent a different snowfall in our winter's history. I have a meter stick lined up here. The reason why I choose to use my tape measure instead of my meter stick is because some of the numbers are missing on my meter stick and I want to be a little bit accurate with my measurements. So I have my meter stick set up here and it shows me that the total snowfall is about 45 centimeters. So I'll put my measuring tape beside my meter stick and just make sure that that's correct. Yeah, I see it's matched up to 45 centimeters. So we've had a lot of snow here this winter in Mattawa. It may be hard to see the different layers through the camera lens, but when you do this on your own, you will be able to see the layers with your eyes. For the purpose of this video, I've pulled out some popsicle sticks to show you the different layers that I see. So they start from the ground up to this one, that's one layer. The second layer, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, 9. So I see 9 different snow layers, which represents the different snowfalls. So what we can do with this information is we can make a little chart. We can write the layer. So I have 9 layers. We can measure each layer, which I've done in centimeters, and record the total. We knew our total at the beginning and it matches up 45. I have a thermometer out here with me because I'm curious to see what the temperature differences are in my snow layer. So I'm going to do one recording for the top, then I'm going to put my thermometer in the middle of the snowpack and record that temperature, and then I'm going to put it all the way down to the bottom. And when I put my thermometer in or on top of the snow, I'm going to wait about 3 minutes before I check it and see the temperature. And I've also created a chart for this. So I have my layer where I'm recording the top temperature, the middle temperature, and the bottom temperature. And then I have temperature. I wrote temp for short form. And that's where I'll be recording the temperatures that I find. So we'll start with the top and I'll see you in 3 minutes. Now that 3 minutes has passed, I can look at my thermometer. The reason why I wait 3 minutes is because before the thermometer goes on the snow, I'm handling it or it's in my pocket, and it has to take some time to get used to when it's in its new environment, and that'll give me the most accurate temperature reading. So let's check it out. I'm seeing 0, and I see it's a few degrees colder than 0. So maybe -2, and I can record that in my chart. -2 degrees Celsius. We're measuring in Celsius. So then I'll stick my thermometer in the middle. Right about there. And again, I'll see you in 3 minutes. It's been 3 minutes and it's time to check our temperature. So this is the middle, and I can see it's even colder in the middle. It's around -5 degrees Celsius. I'll record that in my chart. And then I will put the thermometer in the very bottom of the snow layer. And again, I'll wait 3 minutes. It's been 3 minutes and we're ready to check the bottom temperature. I'm looking at the temperature and I see it's at 0 and maybe just close to 1 degree Celsius. So I'm going to write that down. Wow, what a surprise! It was the warmest at the bottom, coldest in the middle, and second coldest on the top. You might be wondering, why is it the warmest at the bottom? And that's because the earth is warm from the summer sun. It's stored all that energy and it's still warm. And then the snow is acting like a blanket you might have on your bed. It's keeping all that warmth down. So right there where the ground meets the snow is the warmest. As I'm exploring and taking a little bit more time to investigate the different layers of snow, I'm touching the layers and I'm noticing that they feel different. The top layer is soft and powdery with smaller flakes. The middle layer is hard with big ice chunks. And the bottom is soft, but the pieces of snow are big and granular because of the heat being trapped in that layer. That bottom layer is a really exciting layer. It's known as the Pukak layer to Inuit people. You might have heard it being called the subnivean zone. And if we could shrink down really small, like the size of a mouse or a mole or a vole or a shrew, we could find a world of tunnels and places to eat and places to sleep. This is where small animals like that will spend the winter. They're busy under there creating so many tunnels. It's warm down there and the snow is easy to dig through for them. They don't only travel in those tunnels, they are also able to find seeds because plants that grow close to the ground have seeds that they're able to eat during the winter time down there. Hi everyone! I was skiing along and I was reminded of the Pukak, or the subnivean layer of the snow. We just got a light snowfall and I came across a perfect example that shows those small animals using the subnivean layer of snow. So it looks like those raised areas are where they're going underneath the snow and making little pathways. And here you can see they've made a little pathway, and then there goes a little tunnel down below, because the snow becomes deep over here again. And so they travel down below and get back into the Pukak, or subnivean layer of snow. Pukak is a really amazing word, and it's so descriptive for the zone that we talk about, the very bottom layer of the snow. The Inuit people have all different types of words for specific snow, and I would like to share those words with you. I have a book here that shows them. So they have a word for falling snow, aniyu. A word for snow on the ground, api. A word for drifting snow or snow snakes. You might have seen the snow blowing across. It looks so beautiful in the wind. Sikuk. Wind-packed snow, upsik. Snow that collects on tree branches and fence posts, kali. A bowl-shaped hollow in the snow around the bottom of an evergreen tree. So you might have seen that, and they call that, they have a word for that, kamanik. How interesting to know that all these different words for different types of snow. Thank you so much for joining me. I had so much fun checking out the different layers of snow, and I'm excited for you to go outside and check out the layers of snow and discover the snow history in this past winter in your area. Thanks for joining.